he comes to my car and he got in my face. He was like, you need to get out. So I was stood up. I'm like, who are you talking to? And I must have like pushed his forehead.
Oh no. So I was looking at like apparently the best games, the video games that are set in the UK. Most of them are in London, mind, because obviously.
Obviously what?
I think it's just like across the world, people would know London and like the landmarks.
I thought you were gonna say like London's like the best place ever.
No, I'm not even from London originally, so I can't. I'm from Norwich.
What is that?
What's Norwich?
What is that?
In Norfolk, East Anglia, the east of England.
Okay.
So you know where Birmingham is on the map. So just picture the map of the UK, and Birmingham's like West Midlands, right? I feel like you don't know where Birmingham is on the map.
No, I don't.
Okay, so the middle of England. Just picture right in the middle. Do you know what the map of the UK looks like?
Oh, sorry. I was thinking maybe that might be.
Do you know what the map of the UK?
Yeah, I do.
Okay, just go slap bang in the middle. Let's just start from there. The middle of that, and to the west a bit, which is to your left.
Yeah.
Birmingham's kind of around there, we'll say.
Shredded wheat. Okay, that's right.
Yeah. So Birmingham's like to the west of that, in the middle, kind of with the UK.
Yeah.
If you just go directly east and follow it across to the bump, you know the bump on the side of the. You know the map of the UK. You know the map of the UK.
Yeah.
And then there's a bump along the side.
Yeah, yeah.
That is East Anglia.
Okay.
So Norwich is in that.
Oh, geography.
Yeah.
I got kicked out of geography, so that's why I don't know anything.
Do you know, like where we are in the world on a world map? Could you pick out the UK?
Yeah, I know to find it.
Cool.
I can do that much. I can just. It's like.
To be fair, I'm very bad at geography as well, so I can't even.
Yeah, my teacher despised me. Like, I had such a massive argument in once.
Why?
And then, do you actually want to know the story?
Yes.
So what happened was, the truth. Okay, the truth is, so I was in the classroom, and obviously at this time I'm young, I'm stupid. I was a class clown at this point, and I was actually funny. And it came to a time when I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna give up this class clown thing and actually focus, because I got scared from my dad, and it was just like, yeah, I don't want to go back there. And I was just sitting in class, and I was quiet as a mouse. Somebody behind me has done something. He's turning around, you get out! I'm like, you better move. And then he's said, no, you get out! I'm like, me? I'm like, so the one time.
So you weren't even doing anything?
I made up my mind, I'm going to change my life. And that aggravated me so much. I'm like, you know what, you brought me back. Today, I'm going to show you. So then I was like, I'm not moving. And I said, it wasn't me that made that noise. So I turned around, I'm like, are you going to say anything? I said, you know what, never mind. And he was like, he comes to my car and he got in my face. He was like, you need to get out. So I was stood up, I'm like, who are you talking to? And I must have like pushed his forehead.
Oh no.
Because obviously, like, I'm a bit taller now in this point in time, secondary school.
Okay.
I'm getting taller. So me and him are roughly the same height.
Mm-hmm.
So I was like, who are you talking to? And the whole class started laughing. And then he was like, get out. And he was shouting at me. And I'm like, you breath stink. You just smell, man.
That's
like,
the most annoying insult as well.
I was like, poo, bro. Move, man. And I was so stupid.
It's the most stupid insult.
It was so stupid and childish. And then, but I didn't move. And then it was like, he left. I just stood there. But while I was sitting there, I was thinking, this is it for me. And he didn't let me back in that lesson ever again. He said that I threatened him. He said that I put my hand on him. I got kicked out of school for a little bit. I never returned to geography.
Never returned.
Every time geography was on, I had to do like the lesson in the head teacher's office.
Did you have to do your exams or anything for geography? Or?
Nah, I didn't.
No.
Nothing. They just didn't want me. They just put me at zero. I'm like, how can they mark me?
I had a similar situation, but it didn't escalate as much as your one.
Ugh.
Mine was in science, and my two friends who were sat next to me were both talking.
Yeah.
Right. So the teacher turns around and points me out and says, "What are you talking about? What? Like, stop talking." And I was like, well, it wasn't me. It wasn't me talking. So did you ever used to have merits and demerits? So if you had a demerit, yeah. So he's like, give me a journal, I'm going to give you a demerit. And I was like, well, it wasn't me who was talking. And he's like, well, who was talking then? But I'm not going to snitch on my friends who were both talking.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm like, it wasn't me. And then he gave me a demerit for lying. And I got moved from top set of science to bottom set of science because I
when
lied.
they did that. And I'm like, even though I'm doing well in this classroom, because I misbehaved, you're saying now you go over there dumb. I'm like, what? I never understood the school system.
Honestly. Right. I don't know how we diverted off, but
yeah.
we have these best games from the UK. I'm going to pick out one of them because it's arguably one of my favourite PlayStation 2 games. I don't know if you've ever played it. It's called The Getaway. So there was The Getaway, and then they had, I think there was one or two other games that followed on, and The Getaway Black Monday was my favourite.
Was The Getaway was it like a black and white? I remember
the cover was black and white.
Was it like
with the yellow Getaway?
Yeah.
And in the game, so it was based in London. You could play between two characters. So one of the characters, I think he was an ex-bank robber. Okay. And then the other one was a policeman. So you diverted between the two.
Yeah. I've played this game.
Amazing game.
Yeah, sick.
But when I used to play those games, so the Italian Job was much older than that. I think it was on the PlayStation 1. It was also based in London. But what I used to do was I didn't actually play the game at all. I would just drive around London and find things that I knew and just be like, oh my God, it's King's Cross.
Oh, not tourism.
Yeah. And I would do the thing where you pretend like you're a really good citizen and you stop at the red lights.
I did that. On Getaway, I did that.
Yeah.
A lot.
Same. And I always pick out a house on the map that I really liked, and that would be my house. Even though you couldn't go in it. It wasn't even a playable game.
No, literally. I used to do the same thing. And I always used to say, when my friends came over, I remember my cousin came over, and I was playing Getaway, and I was just like, basically my mum didn't want me playing it. So when she came in, I used to be like, oh no, mum, like, look, I'll just stop by the traffic light. I'm being good.
Playing a driving game.
It's just another driving game. Then the police would just start just shouting. I'm thinking, bro. I'm thinking, whoa. And I'm like, I don't know why they're doing that. Why are they doing that? I'm even like, I don't know that this is what they're supposed to do. But
like, how dare they?
Trying to convince my mom.
I love that. Okay, next thing. We've only got a few things left to do, but I want to know, and I don't know if we're going to cover this in your favourite games of all time, but if you could pick one game for the rest of your life, and you only play this game, you don't have a choice of any other game for the rest of your life, and you've got to pick a game that you're not going to get bored of, it's not going to be outdated, what game are you going to pick?
GTA 5.
I mean, we've been playing it for long. Do you know what I mean? They've had it out for about 10 years nearly now. We might as well. It stood definitely the test of time, I would say.
Yeah, definitely. I think it's just because, like, even though it's just like one game, you can do so many things. Yeah. You can be so many people. You can obviously role play as much as you want. So I would definitely say GTA 5.
I think mine's similar. So GTA 5, but The Sims as well. Because with The Sims, you can have different storylines because it's all about what you make of it. I think like Call of Duty and FIFA and things like that are really good, but in 10, 20 years time, probably bored. No one will be on the servers anyway, so you can't play against anyone.
I feel like it'll go. I think they're just gonna keep updating it. So
yeah. Right. The last thing I want to do is we're gonna create your. Have you ever played FIFA Ultimate Team? So where you create your squad.
Like here and there.
Yeah.
Here and there. So
we're gonna do something like that, but we're going to create your FIFA Ultimate Team, but with UK music artists. So we're going to do a starting 11 of UK music artists.
Okay. Can
I
pick my formation as well?
Yes. So what formation are you going to do before we go through positions?
5-2-1-2.
Okay.
I like 5 at back.
5 at the back.
1, 2.
Defensive. Yeah. Okay, so let's start in goal then.
Who are
you going to pick to go in goal?
Giggs.
Why'd you pick him?
I feel like he's such like a pinnacle in like the UK scene. Like he's like he can say things. You know what I mean? Like
he's assertive.
He's assertive. Like, and when you think like he's been here for such a long time. It's like, what, you think you can finish gigs? Nah. Bam, still here. That kind of flex.
He can control the pitch as well.
Yeah.
The full view of the pitch.
If you can fully see what's going on, and he's the backup. Like I'm the guy. So when all of you that fail, I'm here. Don't worry. That kind of thing.
Love that. Okay, let's do defense. Start on the left.
So I would have Wretch. I'd have Wretch on the left. I would also have. I would have Retro on the left.
I think he's quite good at football as well.
Really sick. I would
think
have
he
Retro on the
plays.
left and then like Avellino on the right.
I know where you're going with this because this is what I would imagine as well.
Do
You
you
put
get
like
what
the
I mean?
like the tall.
Those
Yeah.
guys, you know what I mean? I'd have Avellino on the right.
Av plays football as well, so he should be.
Saves-
I've done a 5-a-side
amazing.
tournament with
Really?
him. I was terrible, but yeah.
Yo, shout me, man. I'm cold at football.
You can put yourself on the team as well.
Oh yeah, I'll do that. And in the middle, I would have. Ooh. In the middle, I'll have Fredo. Do you know what I mean? I have Fredo in terms of like I feel like he'll be the like the more like attacking in the middle.
Yeah,
You know, like that back forward kind of one.
yeah.
And then I would have on the either side of him, I would have. Oh, this is a good one. I think I might have like. Yeah, on either side of him, I would have Nines and Scraps.
I like that.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, that is a good defense because I'd be like shook trying to
Yeah.
attack against that
You
defense.
get what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like you're not.
Yeah.
Just calm down.
Don't even try it. You
Yeah.
will get through so many people, even just to get
Exactly.
to gigs in goal.
Exactly. And it's like when you get to goal, Gigs might just be like, and you just might just throw you off in one look or something. And then for my two, so that's 5.
Yeah.
For the 2 in front, I would have. I need someone that's like kind of like quick. And kind of like, I would have Mist.
I've played with Mist.
Yeah.
He was on my team for the 5-a-side.
Is it good?
We weren't the best team ever, I'll be honest. Our team was not good. But yeah, put him in.
I would have Mist and I need someone else that's like kind of sizey.
Oh, I was waiting for you to put Stormzy somewhere.
Oh, no, Stormzy's gonna be there.
But yeah, I feel like he's going to be more attacking.
Yeah.
So you need someone that's UK.
Do you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like
What about Bugsy or someone? Or
perfect. Bugsy and Mist.
yes,
Right there. Thanks. That's perfect. And then the one, that's Stormzy. This is where Stormzy's gonna be right here. Because I feel like he's gonna hold the link between the 2 and the 2.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? So Stormzy's gonna be
And
right
he's
there.
active as well. I saw him on tour recently at the O2,
Yeah.
running all about the stage,
he's
high knees
active.
all the time.
Active.
Yeah.
And then up front, I'm gonna have Dave.
Whenever I've done this, he's always my striker.
Yeah.
Dave, yeah.
Dave and Huss. Sorted.
You wouldn't put yourself in it.
Huh?
Are you
Oh,
sub?
no,
Are you
no.
gaffer?
Yeah, I'm Gaffer.
Okay.
I'm the.
I think that's a very good squad.
I think so as well. If I was to put myself in there, I'll put myself. That's a good question.
Where do you not, if you play football, where would you normally
I'm a
play?
winger in it, so
Okay.
that's my flex. But I can play up front as well.
Versatile.
Versatile. But I sit in between like between like this section. It's like
Okay.
the right to the front,
Yeah.
that kind of like. So I would be up front with like
With Dave.
or Horse.